Well, hey everybody. I hope you're still here. It's been one of those mornings. I don't even know if this is working or not because my computer's still spinning in a circle because I had to restart it right before I got ready to do the video. It just wasn't doing anything. It was just spinning in a circle, and I was like, oh my God. So I restarted it and then it just took forever. And so it's still not working right. So hopefully you guys can see me. I'm still waiting for it to come through. And it's just not working. For some reason, every time I click on something, it doesn't work unless I click twice. And then it'll just do what it's not supposed to do. So, so right now I've got it on full screen. I can't see the comments at all. I'm trying to get it to shrink a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right. So hopefully you guys are there. Let me know if you can see me. I'm trying to look at my phone, but I can't see that high. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and start, and hopefully it'll just catch up. It's still spinning in a circle. All right, so this is what we're doing today, making this card. This is the next card kit. So starting today, which is February 1st, and I didn't even say hello. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. All right, good. Now I can see the comments. Okay. So hopefully I can't see myself moving on the screen, though. So not sure what's up with that, but let me see. I don't know. My screen's not moving at all. It just is showing me a still screen. That's not good. All right. Well, I can't see myself now. I can just see my desk and nothing's happening. So, oh, okay. So you guys can hear me and see me. That's good. Okay. So hello, everybody. I'm sure there's like a million of you guys on here now. So I'm just going to say, hey, everybody today, because I can't scroll either. Oh, this is so frustrating. I almost just didn't do the video because I couldn't do anything. And I was like, oh, this is so frustrating. But I could see that there was like 60 people waiting. And I was like, okay. I felt bad for canceling. So I just went ahead and did it. I had everything ready. So this is what we're making. We're going to make 2 of them. So if you get this kit in the next couple weeks, well, I mean, you're not going to get it, but if you order in the next couple weeks, you'll get 3 of these cards to make in a kit. So that's what we're going to do. And I wanted to show you, I just had a class this week, and well, I had 2 classes this week, and this is what we made, and everybody loved it. So this was a paper pumpkin kit. It's no longer available because they sold out, but it was the, what was it called? Delicate Wings. It was from about 6 months ago. So we made this pouch, which is really cute, and you could put 4 cards and 4 envelopes in there. We made 8 cards. So I'm going to show you the cards we did. And then you put the envelopes in the top. So the pouch is really cool. I might make another one of those to show you guys how to do it. So those are all the cards we made in class with the kit, and there's still plenty of stuff left. So I don't know if you want a video of that because it's no longer available, but I figure a lot of you guys might have it and want to make these cards. So let me know what you think about that, because I hate that it's not available anymore in case some of you guys want to order, but it is a really fun class tutorial. So I have another bit of news. So this is my friend Michelle Avance. She works at Tallwood Elementary School, and she asked me to pass this along. So they're doing this class project, and it's called Hearts Around the USA. And they're trying to get Valentine cards or postcards from every state in the United States by Valentine's Day. And she said, we have a map of the United States to document where they come from, and as we get one, we'll place a heart on the map. So they want people to send cards to them, Valentine cards, and this is the address. So if you guys would like to help them out and send them some Valentine cards from wherever you live, that would be exciting for them. So that's the address if you want to take a screenshot. And I told her I'd pass that along. I got a couple pieces of Happy Mail. So let me show you those. So I got a Valentine card. And this one is from Paulette Coustier. And she sent me this really nice note. And then this is the card. And look at this string art she did. Isn't that fantastic? You know, I used to be a math teacher, and I used to do this as a project every year, just for the fun of it. So they had to make a string art project, like on a canvas thing, you know. And we got some really, really cool ones. I've saved a lot of them for a long time because they were so pretty. But this string art is so fun to do. So that was from Paulette. So thank you, Paulette, for that wonderful card and nice note. That was really sweet. And then I got another one. And this is from John in the UK. John always makes beautiful cards. So this is a Happy New Year card. Got it a little bit late, but it's so pretty. Love the fireworks. Wouldn't have thought of doing that for New Year's, but that's really cool. So thank you so much, John. All right, so this was the other kit that I had. So this one ended yesterday, so I'll be sending, cutting these up this weekend and sending them in the mail. Hopefully by Monday, I'll have all of those in the mail. So there you go. We're using the same stamp set and stuff today, which is the Mixed Florals. I'm trying to get myself moving on the screen, but nothing is happening. It's just stuck in by itself, So, shrinkage. Oh, William, shrinkage. You were in the pool. You must have an indoor pool because it's way, way, way too cold to go swimming here. You must be like at the rec center or something. You're so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. At least I can say that I can see the comments. That's the most important part. You guys are so funny. Okay, so I'm glad everything is working except for on my end. I can't see anything except the, I don't know. I just see my desk and nothing's happening. It's just stuck and we're just going to have to deal with that. So that's crazy. And the other thing is my mouse, like normally I click once with the mouse and things do what they're supposed to do. Now I have to click everything twice and I don't understand what's going on with that. So that's weird. All right. So we're also using this paper, which is the Mixed Media Floral. And I love this paper. This is, I think it's online only, the whole bundle or suite. Because I looked for it before the video and the only thing I could find in the mini catalog is the Memories and More kit. So so we're using these three pieces, the flower, the blue sky, and the green, and that's the other side of them. And then we've got the blue flowers, or blue background with the flowers. That's my favorite piece in the whole pack. Then we've got the green flowers. We're using the back of this, which is the blue. And then this one, black and white flowers. So that's it. But the paper's so pretty. Love it. So make sure you get some of that while it's available. Well, it should be available for at least a long time because it's online. So the online stuff's supposed to stick around at least a year. This is the stamp set. Comes with dies. So, and it is photopolymer. So you can see through it. And that's it. I love, love, love this stamp set. And I love how I colored this because I was going to color the whole petals. And then I'm like, I'm going to leave some white. And I think it came out really good. I'm actually getting better at coloring. I'm so excited because, you know, I've always been kind of a sucky colorer, but I'm getting better. All right, so here's what you need. We're doing 2 of these, so you need 2 of each. For the card kit, if you order though and use the host code, you'll get 3. So we need 5.5 by 8.5 white, 5 1/4 by 4 boho blue, 3 3/4 by 3 of the designer paper, and then 2 of those. Oops, I forgot to put 2 on all of these. So 2, 2, 2, 2. I mean, you don't have to make 2, but it's easy. It's always just as easy to make 2 as it is 1. My pen ran out of ink on this one. And we are doing, I just forgot my train of thought. We're doing 2. Gosh, what was I just going to say? I forgot. I don't even know. Oh, well, I'll think of it. And then you need some gems and ribbon also. So we're going to be ripping. I know some of y'all don't like ripping. You just made sure you told me. And I know Diane doesn't like ripping, and she's watching. Yeah, it's an online set. Oh, Denise says, please do a video on the pouch. I'll definitely do a video on the pouch. It's so easy. So easy. Hate it when my train derails. You know, now I have to go to the bathroom. I always go to the bathroom right before I start my videos. And so I didn't get a chance because it stopped working and I was panicking trying to get it back online, and I didn't go to the bathroom, and now I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm just going to have to hold it, I guess. I don't know. I tell you, what a morning I've had. One of those days. You can see I'm still in my, this is my bathrobe. I didn't get dressed. I've got my nightgown and my bathrobe on. All right, so we don't need those right now. We're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is rip. And I know you love the ripping. So I can actually do these at the same time. So make sure you got your flowers going the right direction. That's the right direction. We're just going to rip off a tiny bit of this. And just a teeny tiny bit off of the bottom. So there's those 2. And then I'm going to take these 2, rip a tiny bit off of that. And you want the white to show. So you always pull it towards you to get the white to show. Now you don't have to rip it, but I think it looks prettier ripped. So, okay, so there we go. So there's all of our pieces ripped, and we're going to put that onto our blue pieces. But before we do that, we're actually going to stamp so we can make sure that it's nice and dry when we start. Oops, I just dropped it. All right, so we're using this stamp, and it's a big one. I thought it was going to fit on that one block that's really long and kind of fat, but it didn't. So, all right, get it good and inked, and then I put mine on here diagonal, so, and it's going to go off the edge. So let me grab a piece of scrap paper. Oh, and then I had to print out another host code, you know, to put on here. And my printer just stopped printing blue. So this came out, I had all this blue, and it just came out like barely you could see it. And it was kind of like real light pink. And I'm like, what the heck? My printer's worked fine. And all of a sudden it just like stopped working. So the blue would not print out. And I'm looking at the ink level. I can see it. It's like 3/4 of the way full of every color. So it's not because it's out of ink. So I did like the nozzle check and cleaned the nozzle and all that stuff. Didn't help. So I'm telling you, I'd like to just go back to bed and start the day over. Because it's like nothing's going right this morning. And I was making my smoothie. I had a protein shake this morning, and I always make it like vanilla protein powder, and then, oh, this is not cut very good. Let's see. No, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. And so I put almond milk, and then I put the protein powder, and then I put some fruit and spinach and some chia seeds and some collagen powder. And I'm going to stamp the inside real quick too. So I start mixing it, and I'm like, it kept freezing up on me. I have a Vitamixer, which is really good. And it just kept freezing. And I'm like, why is it doing that? So I had to keep like stirring it and stuff. And then I realized I forgot to put the banana in there. So the banana, since there's so much frozen fruit, it'll freeze up unless you put the banana in it. So I'm like, I don't know. I just woke up and my mind, my head is not screwed on tight enough or something. I don't know. Just as crazy. All right, so there is our flower on the inside. So we're done stamping that. And that was the Memento Black ink pad. So that's what we're using so far. I also have the blue, boho blue. We're going to do the words on the inside. I was going to do words on the outside, but I didn't want to cover this up. And so I decided to put the words on the inside. So that's good, because if you are one of those people that you need a card at the last minute and you never know what to do, then you can grab your words at the last minute and just stick them on the inside. So we're putting, it's okay if all you did today was breathe. So that's a good one for anybody having like a hard time like me. So today, this would be a good card to give myself. It's okay if all I did was breathe, because I tell you what, I was ready to have a heart attack before I finally got this video going. I don't know why it's too high. It's just so frustrating when you know you got people waiting for you and you can't get your stuff to work. And I'm about ready to call Cox again and tell them my internet is just not working right. Okay, so we're going to put this on first. You can tell I cut this with my not good paper cutter because it's kind of jaggedy. All right, so you want this down near the bottom, so we're going to put it here, like about right there. And so we're going to glue from bottom to top, because if you start at the top, then you're not going to get it in the right place. So start at the bottom. Just leave a little room on either side. Make sure it's kind of even. Make sure it's straight. And you could use the back side if you wanted to, but I think that was just too busy when I put it down. So I changed it to just plain old green. Yeah, William, I understand that. Really enjoy watching Mary D on Stamps and Lingers. I watch her too on Stamps and Lingers. She has a lot of good stuff. Jaggedy goes well with ripping. Jaggedy, is that a word? Jaggedy. Oh, Mary breaks into song during her videos. I never have seen her do that. Okay. Okay, so you guys like Mary, huh? I do too. She's one of the ones I watch too. There's about like 10 people probably that I watch. I watch her, and I watch, let's see, we want to make sure this is near the top. So we're going to put this under, like right there. You want these to be kind of equal. I watch Texas Stampin' Sharon, and I watch Patty Bennett, and who else? Can't think off the top of my head right now. Sometimes sometimes I'll just be scrolling, and if I see something I like, I'll just start watching it. But there's some people that I subscribe to, and I watch them a lot. All right, so there's that one. And then same thing with this one. You want them about equal. So I'd say they're about maybe an inch showing of each one. Maybe a teeny, that one's a little bit more. I like the blue. So last night I was just laying in bed trying to go to sleep, and I started watching Instagram reels. And I don't know if you guys saw I posted one on Instagram, and well, I posted a couple on Instagram and YouTube, and I did one on Facebook of these old ladies, and they're dancing, and it was hysterical. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down to the white too. It was so funny. And the one girl who's dancing, she's really getting down. She's probably like 75, and she is getting down. And she didn't care who was watching her. She was having such a good time. And she reminded me so much of my friend Karen. It was just funny because I probably watched it like 12 times. And then I posted one of this dog, and the dog was hysterical. The lady said she got him a replacement eye because he had cancer. I don't think he did, because I saw a picture of the dog before, and there was nothing wrong with his eye, so it was a joke. But she put one of those, you know, those eyes that are white with the black in the center, and they're like, they spin around sometimes. I forget what they're called, but she put one of those. I guess she kind of like taped it to his eyebrow or something. And he was walking around the house, and it was so funny. I was cracking up. All right, so I've got all my Stampin' blends here. Oops, I forgot we got a sponge in a minute. All right, so I'm going to start with the leaves, I think. So I did a couple different colors for the leaves, because I started with the Shy Shamrock, which was the closest to this that I could get, because we don't even have Garden Green. So I did Shy Shamrock, and I started with the light one. And I better put my glasses on so I can see. I think I'm going to use the thinner tip. It's called Having an Intellectual Interlude. Okay. Uh-oh. My screen is spinning in a circle again. So hopefully I won't lose you guys while I'm doing this. All right, so we're just going to put little lines there and then color in our leaves. This is the light one, yeah. And we're going to be going over this with the other darker colors, because you see how it doesn't really like totally match that? I mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. We really need like a garden green blends, and I don't know why they don't have it, because there are a few colors missing. I don't know if they just think like some are close enough so they don't need them, but I'm going to do one and then go back and do the other one. So this one, I'm just going to put a little bit of, this is the dark Shamrock. I'm just going to make it a little bit darker, and then I'm going to go over it with, what do we have? Dark Mossy Meadow and Light Mossy Meadow. So we're just going to add a little bit of dark in there. I really didn't need the dark Shy Shamrock, because when it dries, it's almost like the same color. So, but when you mix these two together, they kind of give you that look like this. So, oops. So I just kind of mixed them all up, and that's where we got these. And when it dries, it really blends together good. So right now it kind of looks like scribble, but it'll look better in a minute. And then I'm just going to take the light again and go over it. Kind of blend it in. And then it'll all dry together. All right, so that's pretty much it for the leaves. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. I probably should have done one ahead of time just to save time, but you guys don't have anything else to do today, right? I started doing my taxes last night. Oh my gosh, what ugh. That's enough to make you scream. I don't know if you guys do your own taxes or not, but I don't really do all my own taxes. I do them enough so that I can give them to my accountant. And then but I have to fill out like this workbook and put everything in there. And then she kind of puts it all in the computer and finishes it. But my Stampin' Up taxes are what's so sucky because I got to keep receipts and everything for that. It's just a hassle. I'm not a computer person at all. Or I would do them myself. Oh, did I tell you guys about the apple? I did. I know I did. The Tillamook Apple Crisp ice cream. I'm telling you what. I don't know how long it's going to be around, but that is some good ice cream. All right, and then just put some of the darker one in here. So I heard from a few people while I was having technical difficulties. They're like, "Are you okay? We're just checking." I'm like, "Yeah, just technical difficulties." So I was glad you guys checked on me because I was trying to figure out, I'm like, what am I going to do? I know they're just sitting there waiting. And you didn't know what was going on. See how nice that blends in there? Good. Okay. We'll blend this in. And if you don't like it, you can always get your color lifter. I forgot to put some on that leaf. And kind of lighten it up just a little bit. Color lifter is your best friend with these Stampin' blends. Okay. Oops. I keep missing some. All right, so then we're going to go back. So we're done with the green. We're going to go back with this is Petal Pink Dark. So I'm going to color this whole. Well, this is a really crummy one. Ugh, I thought I got a better one. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't throw my good one away because I threw one away and I thought it was. I think I threw the. This is the bad one. I think I threw the good one away. That would suck. All right, so I'm coloring just this part with dark petal pink. And then I'm going to go back with the, what is this? Light Flirty Flamingo. And kind of color most of it in like that. So we get that, and then I'm going to go with the dark Flirty Flamingo and just do this part right over here and like where those dark dots are. And then I'm going to go down here. So I'm going to start up here with the dark and kind of go like that. And just have a little bit of dark at the top. And also on this one. Definitely should have colored one ahead of time, huh? All right, so we just got a little bit of that. All right, then I'm going to go back with the light one and bring it down a little bit more, but not all the way. Kind of just go right over top of it. I want to leave some at the end white, so we're just gonna, and it does dry lighter, so I'm gonna go down just a little bit farther. Okay. Do you guys stick your tongue out when you color? Some people do that. But it is going to dry a lot lighter. So we'll just have to watch it. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And then, oops, somebody's dog's barking. Okay. And then I'm going to go back with this petal pink and kind of go over this whole thing right here. Oops, wrong end. That end is dry. All right. All right, then we're going to do the blue flowers. So I'm going to do all the blue flowers in the light blue. I know, I love coloring. Oh, Vicky, you're sweet. Yeah, no tax on tips. I don't get tips though. Because everything, like most of my earnings are from Stampin' Up, so that's all taxed. And then my YouTube money, I do make money on my videos, and that is taxed. Not till the end of the year though, so I don't pay taxes till the end of the year. So that's what sucks. So I used to, when I was working, get like $500 a month extra taken out in taxes to offset my end of the year taxes. But now that I'm not working anymore there, I don't get any taxes taken out. So I'm going to probably just have to start paying like quarterly taxes, which sucks. I kind of just wish we had like a flat tax or something and didn't ever have to do tax returns. Just get rid of the whole IRS. Because it's such a pain. So I'm just dabbing just a little bit of the darker blue in each one. Just kind of scribble, nothing exciting. Just a teeny dab. And one tip, if you have these Stampin' Blends, make sure you're not pressing very hard. You barely need to touch the paper when you're doing it. I mean, just barely touch. If you can hear it, then you're probably doing it too dark, because you don't want it to make any sound. Then that way you know you're saving your tips. Otherwise, this is what happens. I don't know if you can see that, but your tips get dried out and bent up a little bit. And then they don't work as good. And I think this one is totally dry. So you can see it does dry better. I did put a little bit of this in here too. Let me just put a little bit of that. Just a teeny bit. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I think I'm just going to make a little teeny bit more, like, on the edges. So they're coming down just a little bit. And that'll kind of blend right in there. Doesn't look like it now, but it will. Okay, so there we go. All right, so then I'm going to take our boho blue and we're going to sponge. So you can see I sponged it around the outside to give it that sky look. So we're going to do that. So just very lightly go around. You don't want to go over top of your flower really, because you don't want to get it blue. So just kind of stay right around the edges. You could also take like a aqua painter, you know, or a paintbrush with a little bit of water and do it that way too. Okay, so there's my sky for that one. And I had my joke all pulled up and ready to go too. So now I don't have that because I had to close the computer down. So I'll see if I can pull it up real fast, but I don't know. My computer's going so slow right now. I still am at my picture on the computer screen is still the beginning of the video. It hasn't moved since I started. And I keep hitting the play button like on the screen and it's not doing anything, so I don't know. So at least I could see your comments. That's good. Cranberry bread. Huh. I've never had just cranberry bread unless it was like orange cranberry, or I put cranberry, like craisins, in my pumpkin bread. All right, so here's the choice. So on this one, I put the Flirty Flamingo behind this, and then I brought black because I thought maybe it would look better with black. So let's see which one you like better. So here's with black, here's with Flirty Flamingo. So I think Flirty Flamingo. Which one do you guys like better? Love cranberry bread. Flirty, flirty, flirty. Income tax is illegal. Black, one black and more flirty. Can't afford the blends either. That's why I use pencils. Well, what I did with the blends is I would just get a couple, maybe 1 or 2 sets of them. Like every time I placed an order, I'd just get like a set or 2. And then during celebration is when I really buy more stuff because you get free stuff. So, okay, most people like the flirty for sure. Okay, so we've only got 1 person, 2 people that like the black. So, all right, so we're going to glue that. And yeah, during celebration is when I stock up on like paper and adhesive and all that stuff because you get so many free things with it. So they used to be $4.50 a piece. Then they started selling them in sets and they were $9. Now I think they're like 10 or $10.50, something like that. So they have gone up a lot. All right, then we're going to put dimensionals under there and do the bow. And I keep forgetting to make more dimensionals with the packing tape. I never remember until I start to do them on the video, and then I'm like, oh, I need to make some more. Maybe I'll do that on the next video. All right, so there's our dimensionals. And then you can put this wherever you want. If you want it in the center, you can. You like it in the center, or you like it to the left, to the right. We'll try one in the middle. We'll do one in the middle and one on the side. You don't chat unless you know someone on here to say hello. Yeah, I don't usually chat. If I go watch somebody else's videos, I don't ever chat. Only because, you know why? Because I feel like if I do chat and there's people on there that know me, then they'll start talking to me instead of paying attention to the person that's actually doing the video. And then I kind of feel bad. Left. Yeah, Susan Canfield's another one I watched too. All right. Then we need our ribbon. So we've got our gold thread, which I love. I hope they never take this away because it is my favorite. Love it. Oops. Okay, start over. Make a little bow. Have a little bow with a long tail. All right, so there's one. And then I have some pretty gems to go with this. I have some new, I think they're called, oh shoot, I didn't bring the package. I just brought the actual gems. I think they're called like flat something. They're, hold on, let me get them. These right here. I think they're called flat backed or something, or I like them because they're flat and they're easy to mail. And they're also really pretty, but they match this Flirty Flamingo or Petal Pink really good. Or really well. I guess really well. All right, so we're going to use a glue dot. And just kind of roll it up a little bit. And stick it. Oh, you know who else I like to watch is Jilly Bling. I think she has just like the nicest voice. She kind of reminds me of Gina K a little bit. I like Gina K too. She's not Stampin' Up, but you know, everybody knows who Gina K is, right? She has her own like line of stuff. But I love her videos because she just, there's some people that just have really soothing voices and you just like listening to them. And she is one of them. And so is Jilly. I love Jilly's voice. And she does great videos too. So check her out. And she watches my videos too. All right, I can't get this straight on this. It's going to be crooked. I try to get it in the middle, but it's not. And I like Texas Stampin' Sharon. So Sharon, that's Sharon Armstrong. She is funny too. She's kind of like me. We're like twins separated at birth. She's got the funniest laugh too. All right, why am I using scissors? I don't know. Let me put this. I think I'm going to put these higher on this card. Oops. So we're going to put it like there up near the top. I think you like that better or in the middle. And we got to spritz it too. Yeah, Jilly's fine. And Patty Bennett's very sweet. She always has really, really good stuff. And I'm telling you, if you need coloring lessons, Patty Bennett is like the best watercolor, Stampin' Blends color. She's like amazing. All right, middle. Jilly, it's just Jilly Bling. Like, I'm not sure. I just look up Jilly Bling and you'll find it. Gina K says it's better than horrible. Yeah. Yeah, even though I don't know what time she's on. I don't ever watch anybody live. I always end up watching replays because, all right. Yeah, Jillie. Usually she's on here. There it is. Karen has it. Jilly Bling. No E. Okay. And Connie Stewart. Yep, I like Connie Stewart. I like her because she's really fast. She does really quick and easy stuff. All right, so I only got one person that says, Vicky says middle. So We'll put it in the middle again. But it just seems like there's more room up at the top, but we'll put it right here. Okay, there we go. All right, so then I'm going to spritz this. I did remember my shimmer spray today, thank goodness. Because, let me see, this one has shimmer, so it's these two. I do have card giveaways, and I'll try to pull up my email if you guys want to just try and hold on for a sec. I'll see if I can pull it up. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I will try. So here's all the cards from today. So this is the card kit. So if you place an order using that host code, and please try to remember the host code. It's only another month or so we're going to have host codes, but I had a lot of people that forgot this month. Tracy Travis. Oh, she's really sweet. I love her. I met her on the trip, the Mexico trip, and she's very sweet. Okay, let me see if I can pull up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm looking for the joke, and it is a little bit on the dirty side. So if you are easily disturbed by body parts, you might want to not listen, but I'm sure your husbands will love this joke because it's really funny. All right, I think I found it. Let me see if it'll come up. Of course, it's going so slow. Okay, here we go. You ready? All right, I'm warning you ahead of time. It is a little bit on the X-rated side. There once was a couple of newlyweds named John and Wendy. John told his wife Wendy that he wanted a tattoo. Wendy agreed and said that would be okay. John did not know what the tattoo should say or where he would put it, so Wendy said, well, if you really loved me, you would get my name tattooed on your pecker. John couldn't back out of that one, so he went to the tattoo parlor. The tattoo artist told him that he needed to have an erection while he put it on. After an hour of excruciating pain, the tattoo was done. As John was on his way home from the tattoo parlor, he saw a rest stop and decided he needed to stop and take a leak. He went to the restroom and looked down to admire his tattoo, and he noticed that when he was not erect, the only letters that were visible were the W and the Y, so the first and the last one. Suddenly, a big black gentleman steps into the urinal beside John, and John accidentally looked down at the guy and could not help but notice that he also had the letters W and Y tattooed on his pecker. So John said, hey, I guess you have a girlfriend or wife named Wendy too. The guy looked really confused and said, why would you say that? John replied, well, I noticed the W and the Y tattoo, so you don't have a girlfriend named Wendy? The black guy starts laughing and responded, no, man, that tattoo says, welcome to Jamaica, have a nice day. So he's got a whole sentence on it. All right, so hopefully you guys like that one. I think your husbands would really like that one. Sometimes I get these jokes and I'm like, should I tell it or not? Because it's a little bit on the, but. I thought it was so funny. And I was like, I gotta tell it. So I hope you liked that joke. And now I've got some cards to give away. So hold your horses and let's give some cards away. So we've got, oops, let's put these over here. All right, I've got a couple that were not claimed last time. Jalen, I know I've got your address somewhere, but I'll have to look it up. If it'd be easier if you would just send it to me. That way I don't have to look them up. I do have a lot of people's addresses because some people are like, well, you have my address. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because I have to go back through my emails, my old emails, if I haven't deleted them yet, and look for them. So a lot of times they're there, but sometimes they're not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put that one up there. All right, so here we go. So we've got 5 to give away. Teresa says, you tell them. That's hysterical. You guys like that. Okay. Percenters out there love your humor. Oh, thank you. Not dirty, risque. Yeah, it was risque. All right, first winner is Sherry Niebauer. Sherry Niebauer. Is she on here today? I haven't had time to check too much because I was trying to hurry up. Becky Conover. She gets that one. Next one is Debbie Salinas. She gets that dog one. And Enika. Enika. Is she on here today? Enika. And the last one is Sherry Stuve. Sherry Stuve. All right, so there's the winners for today. So Sherry Niebauer, Becky Conover, Debbie Salinas, Enika, and Sherry Stuve are the winners for today. And Debbie Viverka and Jaylyn, make sure you send me your address. You have one more time till Tuesday to get it. And, oh, good, Sherry's on here. Hey, Sherry. Sorry I didn't get to say hello to everybody. All right. So hopefully next time I get on, my computer will be working right. So I don't know what is wrong with it. I'm going to have to call Cox because I think it's the internet more than my computer. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. And thank you so much for hanging in there when I was having technical issues. Make sure you do the thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff for me to keep my channel going. And make it pop up on the YouTube site. That always helps me. So have a fantastic weekend, you guys. And I'll be back Tuesday night with some more exciting stories and jokes and stuff. So you guys are awesome for Kathy. Oh, same last name. Yeah. That's, you guys aren't related because that's a very unusual last name. Something coming. Oh, February 4th. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So February 4th, Stampin' Up's releasing a whole bunch more celebration items. We don't know what it is yet, but we are going to have new stuff. So hang out for that. And so far, I think almost everything is available still, except maybe the heart thing. I think that might have sold out, but I don't know. All right, so I will see you soon in a couple days. Have a great weekend and take care, everybody. Bye-bye.